Assalamu alaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to our JNCIS-SP service provider course. We are discussing MPLS. Last day we were discussing RSVP. That was the introduction of RSVP. Today we discuss the basic configuration. After deploying RSVP, how to configure LSP, level switch path. Okay. So let's start. There is four section in configuring a basic LSP. Number one is configuring a basic RSVP level switch path. That means LSP. This is the common terminology which is used in under the MPLS. See the see first. See the requirement first. The requirement is this is site A, customer site A. This is customer site B. Customer site location A and that is location B. Okay. They are advertising this prefix. The prefix is coming in router 5 through eBGP session. Router 5 then advertise this route to router 1 through iBGP session. So there is multiple path here. This is the primary path, you can say, and this is the alternative path. Okay. So this multiple alternative path you can consider. Okay. Multiple alternative path you can consider here. Okay. So we need to deploy LSP based on customer requirement. We are using here MPLS to use the underutilized path. This is our main theme for using the used MPLS. So let's see traffic engineering. So traffic engineering extension, we use RSVP for define the enter path. Okay, you can define enter path through the RSVP. So you do not have to turn on the TE extensions, no need. How to create LSP? Use the traffic engineering database. This is the one solution, and another is use the regular linkage database. That is basically comes from ICE. But in RSVP, they have self definition to install um, uh, traffic engineering path. Okay. So see here how to do this. First one, configuring the code for OSP. In OSP for ISIS, this is the basic configuration of OSP. Just backbone connected interface and loopback interface is enabled in OSP. Okay. No special configuration is in OSP. This is the basic configuration. Okay. So let's move for next. Now you need to configure basic LSP. No traffic engineering is enabled here. No traffic engineering, just basic OSP configuration. Okay. Then, if you want to configure basic LSP, this is the command. This is the command. Command is under the protocol MPLS, define the level switch path and define the name here and define the destination. And must mention no CSP. CSP is constant shortest path. So we are yet not discuss about or concept of CSP. That's why we use a no CSP. Okay. So this is the very simplest way to create LSP. So when you create LSP, first we try to create LSP here first. Consider here router 1 is the P router that is connected. C router is site A, and another router is site B, which is connected with router 5. This is connected with router 5, PMX 5. So if I configure LSP in router 1, my destination will be this 192.168.1.5, and this is our source router. So how to make LSP? So go to PMX1. We can configure static LSP and dynamic LSP. We already show you how to configure static LSP in last couple of classes. Today we discuss dynamic LSP, okay, not the static LSP. So first, create root and password is root 3. CLI edit. So edit protocols MPLS show. See here, this is static LSP. This is the basic configuration of static LSP. Now we remove static LSP or deactivated the static LSP. This is the sample configuration of dynamic LSP. Okay. Static LSP is like static routing. So in production, we're not using static LSP generally. So need to introduce dynamic LSP. Okay. So let's start. First, remove this. Delete. Static labels with path, and the path name is PMX1 to PMX5. So now your configuration is very simple. Only interface MPLS is activated or enabled. So need to configure set label switch path and define the name here. Name is BMX1 to this is BMX1 is the ingress router and BMX5 is the egress router for this customer. Okay, so set here the name BMX1 to BMX5, and then you have to mention your destination to address or address of egress router. My egress router address is 192.168.1.5. Okay, and additionally we add here no Cs, disable automatic path computation. So say here number 1 is mention the destination, and number 2 is disable the Cs, that is no Cs. This is the command. So comment this one. Our basic LSP configuration has been done. Now need to check LSP status. Run show MPLS LSP and the LSP say here the LSP name is BMX1 to BMX5 and my destination is 1.5 and source is 1.1 and status is up. My LSP is up. Extensive in extensive command show you the details of LSP. This is the primary path and this is the record route. So when you transfer packet from BMX1 to BMX5, this will be the record route. First, packet goes to 10.1.2.2. That means this gateway. Second, traffic goes to 10 to 3.3. This third 10.3.4.4. 10.3.4.4. Last one 10.4.5.5. Then 1.5. So your path is, your LSP path is this one. Your LSP path is this one. Okay. So this is the basic configuration and verification when you're creating one LSP. So move on next slide. RSVP is signaling the LSP with path masks. What happens when you commit your configuration? After configuring the LSP, they're sending the path message from ingress to egress router. Ingress to egress router. This is called the path message. See here, how to receive the path message, how to say the LSP is to router 5, how to calculate the base next hop, how to send the path message to router 3, and router 3 doing same for router 4, router 4 also same to router 5. So this is the enter communication. This path message is the forward message and the acknowledge message is the receive message. Similarly, router 5 sending the receive message to router 4, router 4 sending to router 3. Similarly, comes to router 1. So this is the basic understanding. This is the question and answer section. Arrange the steps of configuring a basic RSVP LSP in the correct order. First one, choose the name. Second one, specify the endpoint or egress router. And third one is no CSP to turn off constant shutdown mode fast. This is the 3-step to configure the basic RSVP LSP. Which message confirm that the LSP has been built? This is the path message. So second section, this is the verification of basic RSVP LSP. How to verify this one? Show MPLS LSP. I already show you. This is the command for verifying the LSP, RSVP LSP. Okay. Next one, show route table INET.3. Also, you can see from route table. So let's see verification command. Show route table INET.3. INET.3 is the MPLS routing table. So run show route table and the table name is INET.3. See here, in INET.3, I'm getting 1.5 this route and this path is I already create PMX 1 to PMX 5. The path is PMX 1 to PMX 5. That means for this destination, router sending packet to this next hop and using this level system. Using this level system. Okay, that's good. And another verification command is show route and the destination. You can also set this verification command, run show route, then you can specify the destination. See here, this is available in INET.0 table, also in INET.3 table. In INET.0, you see here level system. You see here level system, and then another one is voice paper. Another one is voice paper. So here, RSVP preference is smaller than IGP. In that case, INET.3 will more preferred than INET.0. That means your packet will travel through this route table based on this route. Let's move on. Next. Detail and extensive. Show here. Show MPLS LSP. The LSP name extensive. Up. LSP name. Record route. and ARP status, everything is showing here. Okay. Show MPLS LSP name. This one, penultimate hop hopping, last hop. Immediate second router to egress router. This is called the penultimate hop hopping. So if you have multiple path, LSP can install primary and secondary path. I don't mention here any primary or secondary path. In that case, only single path will be available here. Only single path is available here, and that will indicate the primary. Okay. That's why star mark is beside the primary symbol. So next, show MPLS LSP name, that is record route object. I already show you why record route object used in MPLS LSP. So again, we are coming in basic understanding or question and answer section. What are the reasons that cause an LSP to be down while verifying it? Forgetting to enable MPLS or RSVP on all physical interfaces. That will be one reason. And another, forgetting to enable RSVP through your control plan firewall filters. If you use firewall filters. What is the meaning of penultimate hop hopping? Penultimate hop hopping means the LSPs are happy for the final hop to receive no RSVP MPLS level of the packet. That means in our topology, penultimate hop hopping router is router 4. This is the final router or egress. MPLS self-pick. MPLS self-pick. In this section, for self-pick, we're doing our configuration. In configuration, we are doing for self-pick, we're adding here ICMP tunneling for getting ping from source to destination or MPLS packet. What happens if MPLS self-ping is not enabled on the firewall filter? LSP still comes up. LSP is still used to forward traffic. Okay. What are the features of MPLS self-ping? Checks whether an LSP is ready to forward traffic. Make sure that an LSP is not just up in the control plane. So last section, RSVP path and receive message. RSVP path and receive message. Path message is sending from ingress router to egress router, and receive message is just a reverse. Okay. Send from the tail end to the head end, confirm that the LSP was successful. This is the function of receive message. This one, the path message. Path message is all RSVP messages contain lots of small objects. This object carries a piece of information, for example, LSP name, ingress IP, egress IP, bandwidth reservation, everything stored. See here, this command show this destination IP, who is the destination IP, who is the source IP, status, LSP name, active path, primary or secondary, load balance, its primary and their priority value, record route object, everything, every information carried in this message. So is the path message details. This is the details of path passes, session object, session attribute, label request object, record route. Show RSVP session. Now you can get RSVP session in router 1. Run show RSVP session. See here, session created with 1.5 and status is up. And this is the level information, level out information, and this is the LSP name. RSVP will use this. And another command is name. See here, you are getting neighbor here. If you're creating LSP in your router, then you can, if your LSP is up, then you will get this information. Otherwise, you will not get RSVP neighbor information. Okay. So this is the verification. Mask is RSVP message object with its destination. Session object contains information about the RSVP session. Session attribute object contains the LSP name as well as its priority label. Record route object contains the outgoing interface IPs of this. That means next hop. Which command is used to see the RSVP specific state? Show RSVP session. RSVP status. For verify RSVP session status. So this is the, I think this is all for these topics, configuring a basic LSP. So there is very simple step. Very simple step. First, if you want to edit protocol MPLS, if you want to configure LSP, just go to protocol MPLS. Under protocol MPLS, set level switch path, set the name here, and set here your destination and disable CSP. Okay, very straightforward. How to verify this one? The verification command is multiple run show MPLS LSP name. You can mention your name. This is the short status. Status is up. If you want to see details, press the command extensive. You can see here details. Okay. And run show route table. This information will be stored in INET.3 table. That means MPLS routing table. You can see from here in INET.3 table. Okay. Level switch path AMX1 to AMX5. Also, you can see from route table and your destination is this. You can also see this one. And also you can check from RSVP, run show RSVP session. See here, the session status is up and is the outgoing level. There is no level in or incoming level because they are sending the level. That means they are inside the level and the level out value is this. So if you check from another router like router 2, you can also see similar output. Select the edit. See here, the incoming level in 776 This is the sending level. They are receiving this and sending another level of 299,776. Similar name. The status is up dynamically. You are not creating LSP in router 2. You are creating LSP in router 1. Let's check here. Protocol MPLS. Remove here static LSP. Static LSP. Your static LSP, no static LSP configured in router 2, but you will get RSVP session up. It's dynamically created the path. No need to create, say a transit RSVP. No need to configure in every router. In static LSP, we need to configure in every router. But in dynamic LSP, that is static, level switch path, starting with level switch path, you are just creating in ingress router, only ingress router. No need to create egress or another router. So this is the benefit of dynamic LSP through RSVP. So that's all. Any query or question? Just this. Hello. Okay. No question. Yes, I can check. The checking process is similar. But if you want to send any packet from site A to site B, the process will be similar. In next class, I will mention a specific path. Like this is the base path based on ICP. Based on ICP, this is the base path. Okay. So in next class, we will configure here traffic engineering. That means we can sending packet to router 6 and sending using this path, they're going to router 5. Okay. So there is additional configuration here. We will discuss it in next classes, I think. That is traffic engineering database, RSVP, the traffic engineering database. Okay. There is multiple module. So I think today we discuss very basic module. Okay. Lab already shared. I will share PPTP after class. Okay. Allah Hafiz.